Chapter 9. Heat. Observe and discuss. What are the causes of what you see happening in the pictures below? Write in the boxes. In the first picture, boiling of milk and whistling of pressure cooker is due to heat of gas. In the second picture, the boy is suffering from fever and is measuring his body temperature with the help of thermometer. In the third picture, we can see water droplets on outer surface of glass due to atmospheric heat. In the fourth picture, men are sitting around a bonfire to get warmth during winter. In the fifth picture, buffalo is sitting in lake water to protect from summer heat. Now try this. Rub your palms against each other and put them on your cheeks. What do you feel? You will feel the heat. We came to know some properties of heat energy from the examples seen in the pictures and the above activity. The sun's heat has many effects and uses. How does the solar heat reach the earth? Why does the heat in the water, heated to boiling slowly, decrease once it is taken off the flame? Where does this heat go? The moisture in the air cools down due to the ice cubes in the glass and collects on the outside of the glass. A thermometer is used to measure the temperature of a substance. We have already studied the changes in the state of matter caused by heat. Transfer of heat. Can you tell? 1. Why does the halwai wrap up cloth around the end of his slotted spoon while stirring the boiling milk in his large kadhai? While stirring the boiling milk in a large kadhai, the halwai wraps up cloth around the end of his slotted spoon to avoid burning of hand. The slotted spoon and kadhai both are made up of metal. Hence, the heat flows from hot kadhai to the spoon. 2. Why do we hold a steel glass in a handkerchief while drinking hot milk from it? The steel glass is made up of metal and hence when hot milk is poured in it, the glass heats up. In order to avoid burning of hand, we hold it in a handkerchief. Try to find out other examples of this kind and make a note of them. When we take a hot object in the vicinity of a cold one, the cold object becomes warm and the hot one becomes cooler. From this, we can infer that heat is transferred from a hot body to a cold body. Transfer of heat means the flow of heat from one place to another. Use your brain power. Why do we wear woolen clothes in winter? In winter, the atmosphere becomes cool and hence, to keep body warm, we wear woolen clothes in winter. Modes of heat transfer: conduction, convection, and radiation. Apparatus: bars of stainless steel, aluminium, and copper, a candle, a burner, pins, etc. Procedure: take stainless steel or iron, copper, and aluminium bars, each about 30 centimeters long and having the same shape. Apply wax spots with the help of candle at a distance of 2 centimeters from each other on all the 3 bars. Stick a pin on each of these spots so that it is upright. Now, insert the ends of all 3 bars into a flame at the same time. Observe for a while. what do you see? From which bar do the pins start falling first? Why? Pins fall starting from the end near the burner. It means that transfer of heat takes place from the hot end of the bar to the cold end. This transfer of heat from the hot part of an object to the cold part is called conduction of heat. The pins on the copper bar start falling first. The pins on the steel bar fall comparatively late. Heat is conducted quickly through copper. Conduction of heat through a substance depends on the property of that substance. That conduction of heat takes place through a solid substance shows that a medium is required for the conduction of heat. How does the transfer of heat take place through a liquid? Apparatus, a beaker, potassium permanganate crystals, a burner, water, etc. Procedure: take some water in a beaker. Heat the beaker slowly on a gas burner. Drop a few crystals of potassium permanganate into the water. Now, watch the water in the beaker carefully. What do you see? You will see streams of water going upwards and coming back to the bottom. Due to the potassium permanganate, these magenta color streams can be identified easily. When heating begins, the water near the bottom becomes warm and its density decreases. As a result, it moves upwards and is replaced by cold water coming from above. In this manner, heat is transferred by means of currents called convection currents. This process is called convection of heat. The relation between density and convection. Apparatus: a test tube, a piece of ice, wire gauze, a burner, a candle, etc. Procedure: take some water in a test tube, wrap a piece of ice in a wire gauze and drop it in the test tube. It will sink to the bottom. Now, using a test tube holder, hold the test tube at a slant as shown in the figure. Heat the upper part of test tube. Stop heating when the water starts boiling. Observe the piece of ice at the bottom. The heat does not reach the bottom even though the upper part is heated. How does this happen? The density of water decreases due to heating. Therefore, it cannot sink and the process of convection does not occur. Radiation. Procedure: light a candle and stand it upright. Hold your hands on its two sides at some distance from the candle. Bring them closer. What do you feel? Have you warmed yourself near a bonfire or in the morning sun in winter? The sun is millions of kilometers away from us. There is no air between the sun and the earth, and the earth's atmosphere is only a thin layer of air close to the earth. Then, how does the heat of the sun reach us? This heat is transferred in the absence of any medium. The transfer of heat that takes place in this way without a medium is called radiation. In the two examples above, heat reaches us mainly by radiation.